Hi, I'm Chris, and this is
Ed.
and we want to welcome you to Guide to Be Wrong. Again, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. We want to thank you very much. For those of you, the subscribers, wow, great. Our numbers are going up. Thank you. I cannot retire yet. So please keep subscribing, leaving your comments. We appreciate it. We try to make this better, a good experience for you and for us, right?
Yes,
Try to
please
give you
subscribe.
try to give you some great knowledge. Not really. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But we're here for the debate. We're here just to talk.
We can say we start a conversation.
Yes, this is just a conversation with two people wrong. It's very simple. Nobody's right. But today's topic is going to be organic food. Oh my God, it's horrible, horrible, horrible lie to us, right? It's a public stunt. I mean, we some people fell for it. Hopefully, you're not one of them. But organic food, right? What do you think about this nonsense?
It's pretty much trying to cover the whole food, health crisis that we have in America. Because we do have a health crisis. That do you agree, right? When you have like 70% people overweight, so many diseases, especially in children, that we have never seen that before, but now is everywhere. So this organic thing is a way to try to target this problem.
One of the one of the problems that I have when people say things like that is this. Yeah, I get it. You see fat people walking around. I get that. I see a lot of people in the gym too.
Hmm.
I mean, I go to the gym. It doesn't look like it, but I go to the gym. The gym is always packed. I go to the
In
park.
January, though,
I go to the
it's
park.
packed in January.
I go to the
February
park.
there, March nobody
Listen,
there.
in the park you don't even have space to run. There's so many people out there running and doing sports stuff and doing stuff. Yeah, there's fat people too, but most people are actually healthy. See, this is my thing about this stuff. We're living longer now. It actually went to 80 years. We used to be 74, then went to 76. Now the average age is 70 years, 80 years. I'm sorry. So we're actually living longer. So I mean, how can you say, "Oh, we have a crisis"? Oh my God! Yeah, we're living longer. The death deficit on kids is lowest ever. Yeah, kids are going to get sick. They do get sick. They sick all the freaking time, but they're not dying. I mean, they do die, but I mean, they're not dying in staggering numbers that you'll be like, "Oh my God, we're having a problem." Of course, one, two is too much, right? One, two is too much because we are in a point in a society that we want perfection, right? That's what we are. We're paying a lot of money. We're paying a lot of taxes. We want to see where the money is going. So we're looking for perfection. It's not going to happen. Perfection is never, ever going to happen. Never. Nothing is perfect. Nothing that the human touches is perfect because we're not perfect,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So, yeah, we do have do we have a health crisis, I think? I don't think we do. I think we're actually doing better. And the only reason why I could say that is because we're living longer and the birth. I mean, people are not having kids. So that's a different problem. But with the ones that are being born, they're living fine. Uh, You look at the numbers from before and now. I mean, the numbers are great. I'm not saying that it's perfect, but to say that we're in a crisis, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. No, that's insane. That's insane talk. Just like organic food, insane talk, insane. Thanks, thanks. We used to be organic back in the days. That's all we did was eat organic, and we were dying. There wasn't enough food.
Hmm.
And honestly, what is organic food? Organic food. The only difference is that they don't use the pesticides that they use pesticides. Organic food has pesticides, and if you ask me, it has the worst pesticides because it has the natural pesticides, which is not good for your health. And if you actually look at the research that was done, most of the recall food out there is done by organic food. What are you talking about? All right, talk to me about this organic food that you're talking about.
Of course, one of the biggest problems that I see in how you see our future is that you want to compare our present to the past and basically be happy with what we have now. It's true that people are living longer, but a lot of it has to do with wars and people kill themselves less, let's call it.
What are you talking about? If there's one thing that is rising, it's a suicide rate everywhere in the world. And there's wars. There's so many words right now. We're in the year 2026. These words, just about everywhere in the world. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, you see the number of people dying is way less by decade. Is dropping like crazy, especially if you compare it with the with the percentage of population.
I'm talking about because we're talking about health.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Health. No, but when you say that we live longer, it's because of that. It's because
we're eating better. We have a lot of food.
Okay, but don't compare it with the past. Compare it with what could be.
No.
And don't you see the fact that heart disease, all these things.
You can't compare it to the future when we don't know what the future is.
Well, we can see what we could do.
So if you have something to compare it to, you have to go based on what already happened. Okay, look, this is where we were, and this is where we are now.
So we should
just and now you can project. You can project. But now the only thing that is projected is that the organic food industry is growing so fast. Okay, it's growing so fast. But it's also doing a lot of harm that people don't realize it. Okay, organic food is actually not that great. Do your research. Don't listen to us. Do your real research. Organic food is not that great. It's not that great. Okay, it's not that great. And actually, one of the greatest reasons why us in third world countries and in many other countries that they were people, the kids are better, they're healthier, they're living longer, and they actually can afford food is because we were able to do this with the food to make it grow with this.
Basically, the neutralization of food, right?
Yes. That is one of the reasons why first everybody can afford food nowadays. Believe it or not, food is very affordable.
But you are blind. You are blind. What is happening? You are blind that we do have a health crisis.
You keep talking about what health crisis?
I'm telling you, 70% of people are overweight.
And that's because why?
Because
we got food?
No, mostly because it has nothing to do with the amount of food. You think people are?
We're talking about, but we talk. Okay, no,
but let's go point by point. Why?
We're talking about organic food.
Point by point.
Point by point.
Why are people overweight? Because you think it's because food is everywhere. We have a lot of food. That's what you think?
No.
Why?
There's a lot of reasons why people.
What's the main reason?
Overweight?
Ultra processed food. That's the main reason, right?
No.
Absolutely, it is.
I don't think so.
Okay, so you've been hiding under a rock, or what is happening?
No.
Now it's very clear that ultra processed food. You know what that is or no?
Yes. No.
That is the one. That is the that's why are people overweight. The main reason.
The main reason.
And now, if you compare besides that, you have this thing of whole foods, right? Like an apple. So if an apple should be normal or organic. So of course the problem of the organic food, right, is that they are trying to target this huge problem with this little thing. So the organic food, it is better than no organic food.
It's not.
It is better. It has so many pesticides.
It's not. That there's no. All the research says it's not. It's not. Show me, and look at your phone. Show me where it says organic food is better. Show me. I mean, get your phone. Okay. Don't talk. Let's not talk.
No.
No. Because you're saying something that you just made a big claim, and I'm saying you're wrong. So let's prove it. No. Show me on your phone where it says who's saying right now that organic food is better.
Okay, so let me explain.
You're gonna explain. So I tell you could show it to me. You could actually show me right now what research, because every research I read says that there's no proof that organic food is actually better. It's not.
Okay.
Okay. Now, but you, according to your research,
the problem with better, right?
Maybe Haiti probably.
The problem of better, right?
Haiti is a beautiful country.
It holds actually different levels, right?
Different
nutritionally, in the level of nutrition of the food, both foods are the same. Normal food and organic food. And I'm giving you the reason in this.
I'm listening.
You keep saying no.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Both of them have the same level of nutrition, right? Both of them are the same level of taste. They have done so many tests with taste, and the taste of both foods are exactly the same. There is even these guys that actually on camera went and gave a dish with organic food and regular food to people, even to the pro organic food people, and ask them, can you difference them? And absolutely they couldn't. So they taste the same, and in the nutrition is the same. Okay, so that is absolutely. So you say organic food is no better than regular food?
It's not.
It's true, because, as I said, in the level of nutrition and in the level of 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 uh, um, of the taste, they're pretty much the same. One. Second, uh, organic food is like 50% more expensive than regular food, right?
That's one thing that they know. We all know. Agree on that. It's too expensive.
But I'm giving the reason.
I know.
You're judging.
I'm listening to you.
I'm saying that it's 50% more expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Organic food than the regular food.
Okay.
Okay. But the big advantage of organic food is that one is raised with synthetic pesticides, and the other one is done with natural pesticides.
Yes, which are not healthy. They're not.
You're saying that, but nobody's saying that.
It's no. Yeah.
Even the people that are against organic.
You want me to look it up?
No, calm down.
No, I mean
even people.
You made two claims.
Which ones?
First, you said the organic food is better, which is not.
Yes, it's better because of this.
And now you're saying that the organic pesticides are safe, are good. They're not. They are not. They are not.
Are safer than synthetics, especially for the environment.
Yeah. Oh. That's why most of the damn food that gets recalled is organic, because the pesticides are so freaking good and good for the environment. First of all, they're not good for the environment. Second, it takes too much land to grow. The price is ridiculous high. They lie about organic because it has different levels of it. There's only for all the organic food that you see in the market, it's only a small, little, tiny percentage that is 100% organic. Most of the organic food is mixed with other stuff. So the only reason why they could call it organic is because some percentage is organic. So that's what I'm talking about. Say it the way it is. Organic food is very, very tiny. The percentage is so small, it's ridiculous. If you go to the market, you're going to find a whole bunch of organic food. How much of that is really organic? Not that much. Not that much at all. Most of the stuff that's coming from other countries that says organic is not even organic according to a standard.
Yes, okay? Food that comes from other countries, no.
It's like you telling me, oh, I built an electric car because I use a battery. But then you have all this other stuff in it that is not electric, but you want to call it an electric car. I mean, that's what organic food is. It's not doing. The only thing that it's doing is giving this illusion to people that that is better. Pay more money for the same thing because it makes you feel better. That's really what it is. It's a scam, if you ask me. It's a freaking huge scam. You know, let me ask you something. What's the percentage of real organic food in the market?
Right now it's very low.
Okay, yeah, that's
right now it's probably 10%. But
people keep falling for it. People keep falling thinking that organic food is organic. Okay, not all organic food is organic.
Okay, if they will be.
And the pesticides that they use in organic food are not good for you. It's not even good for the environment.
If 100% of food, organic food is organic, then you will try it?
No.
So what are you making this point then?
No. What I'm trying to educate people here.
Okay.
Because you keep saying organic, like everything is organic, when it's not. Just because the bag says organic, it doesn't mean it's organic. Do your research. Please do your research. Don't. I mean, we're here having a talk, we're debating, we're expressing ourselves about this. I feel very strong about organic food because I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam. The way the labels are, the way you get the license for the labels, the stuff that you have to pay to the food people, so just so you can call it organic is ridiculous. To me, it's a scam. If you ask me, I think it's a scam. You know,
any proof will show you that it's not a scam, that it's actually real.
The only way, listen, look.
Like going from basics.
Look,
if you have a friend that has a farm and he is just growing tomatoes on the backyard, would you agree that those tomatoes are better than the ones that you get in the grocery store?
No.
What if those tomatoes come from China?
No.
No.
So look,
So all food are the same to you.
listen. This is my problem with organic food. Organic. We could talk about organic food. People
Okay.
people have gardens. I used to have a garden. I used to have potatoes, and I
Mhm.
ate those potatoes. We had tomatoes. I ate those tomatoes. I have friends and family that they raise their own stuff at home.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
strawberries, lemons, and we use it. We use it. I have a real good friend of mine that the wife eats plants. I mean, she raises plants and she puts it in her salad and she eats it. I don't have a problem with that. Not a problem at all. Okay, I don't have a problem with food or how you put food. What I have a problem with is the fact that they're telling us that organic food is better. Okay, when it's proven that it's not, but they're charging you more money for it. But they're charging you more money because to get the label organic costs a lot of money. So they got to get the money somehow. For pesticides that are natural are more expensive than the what's the other pesticides that they use?
Synthetic.
Synthetic pesticides. The problem that I have with natural pesticides
Mhm.
is that when we used to use them, people couldn't eat. Half of the crops would die. So the only people that were able to afford food was the rich people. Okay, so that's why we switched, and that switch made us great in the point that everybody could afford food. Now food is so cheap and so available that we overeating. That's a problem. That is a problem because we have so much of it. I remember when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I remember I only had two pair of shoes. Two. One to go to school and one to go out. That we used to use, that my mom used to leave it in the box. Don't you have any shoes? Don't put the shoes! Because you only use those shoes for special occasions. And I got my shoes for school, my shoes for the special occasions, and my sneakers to go and play. That's it. That's all you had. There was no more need for nothing else. That's all I had. That's all I needed. Now I wear the same sneakers for 3 years now. But I have three pair of sneakers that's still in the box I never wore. Because they're just cheap and they're there. Do I need them? No, I don't. But I buy them because I go to the store. Oh my God, it's only $40. Let me get it. That's a problem. Our problem is that now we have the means and we have choices and they're affordable. That's the real problem.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
We haven't told that,
okay.
that for some
Oh,
reason, because now food
wah,
it
wah.
is way cheaper than before. I remember I talked with this guy. He was like 80 something, and this is back in the 2000s. And this American guy, really nice dude, Mark, and he told me that when he was a kid, there used to be the days of the week that they can have meat. So they will just eat. First, he said, it was like the weekend thing. Like they will have meat weekends, and then it went to 3 days, and suddenly people will have like 4 days, 5 days, and nobody even noticed when people were having meat every single day. Um, of course, now like if you would say anybody that they will laugh about you, like you will, they will think that you come from the mountains or something like that, because now nobody has meat days. Everybody just eats whatever they want every day, and the result of that, it is absolutely vegetarians, for example, that don't want to have no meat. When something gets too in excess, people start hating it, right? So there is some of that, but the fact that now the levels that you have in America of overweight, it has nothing to do that people are more hungry than ever before. Now they discover that they like to really really eat. No, that's not the case. Is because the food industry has been working very hard in these ultra processed foods, and these foods are insanely unhealthy for people. Uh, I mean, nobody, you will not disagree that Doritos is really bad for you, right? Or no?
But we're talking about food, man. We're talking about real food.
Okay,
You're talking about junk food.
exactly. No. That's what you think.
Oh.
Bars, like energy bars, uh, bread, donuts, bagels.
Oh, that's junk food.
Okay,
We're talking about fruits and vegetables.
okay. In America,
The
right?
stuff that comes from the dirt.
Okay, so that's what you are talking though. But 70% of Americans,
But that is organic food.
seventy
Isn't that
percent,
organic food?
no,
Because what you're talking is about processed food.
yeah,
We're not talking about
no, no,
processed food. We're talking about
no,
food.
no processed food.
Because
Ultra, well, yes.
there's a difference between processed food, which you're talking about, and just food that comes out of the ground.
Processed food is no more than cooked food. That's not that bad.
No,
Ultra processed food is, you know what that is or no?
Yes, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah. But what my point is, right,
You,
that in America,
in America,
ultra processed food is 70% of the diet.
organic.
70%
Yeah.
of what Americans eat is ultra processed food.
Okay.
That is the reason of
So if we make that all organic, will be better.
no.
Oh.
We will get rid of ultra processed food, right? And just have
What does that have
whole
to do with
foods.
organic?
Because I'm trying to explain it.
Okay.
So it has to do because people do feel that something is wrong.
Okay.
I mean, like maybe not you, but most people understand that something is wrong on our nutrition. Something is wrong about our food chain.
You know,
Clearly, something is wrong.
if you were to tell me that's what we're going to talk about, then we would address that. But
No,
we're talking
what I'm
about,
saying is all these people, right? All the organic people,
yeah.
they are trying
They're
to
trying to change the whole world.
no, they are trying to address this problem,
Oh, the
and
organic food.
and they are just addressing this small section
Okay.
that is absolutely. So you will not put no limits on the industrialization of food on whole foods, no ultra processed food, whole foods, like no limit in any chemical that they can use on processed whole foods. You will
No,
put no limit.
no. But first of
That's
all,
just insane, though.
no. I didn't finish. No. First of all, when it comes to processed food, I think all processed food should be regulated, and there should be um, the whole process of that needs to be rebuilt, rechange everything.
It's something wrong there,
But
right?
our topic is stop the growth from the dirt,
Okay.
and the pesticides that is used, and how they're charging you
Okay,
for the lie
so
that they're giving you. You're talking about chips.
No.
We're not talking about chips. We're talking
No.
about the corn.
I'm talking about 70%
We're talking
of
about,
food.
yeah. We're talking about the topic is organic food.
Okay, so that's my point.
Okay, organic food.
I'm trying to go there.
Let's get there. Eventually, let's get there.
Okay,
All right.
so if you agree that there is the 70% of what people are eating.
All right, okay, I'm going to agree just so you could keep moving. All right, I agree. Oh, I agree with you. All right, let's go. Keep
so
moving.
the next level, right?
Next level.
It will be what the hell they are using to make whole foods.
Okay.
To make an apple. Right? Don't you think that we should have a little saying in this?
So you earlier said that there's no difference between a regular apple and organic apple.
Yeah,
no difference.
No, nutritionally, no.
So everything changes after they've been picked up and sent to wherever it's going to be sent.
No.
Oh, no.
The big difference is that one is getting different kinds of pesticides. So you don't think there should be some limit on the synthetic pesticides?
What I think is that as of right now, today we're in the year 2026. Organic the pesticides that is used in organic food are more dangerous to the environment and to people's health than the synthetic pesticides. Okay, and that is proven. You can look it up. That is proven. Now, I think that people should always have options. Options should be given to everybody. You give it to everybody. Why the reason why organic food is more expensive? Many reasons. One is because it takes too much land to grow the same amount that with synthetic regular food. Now, what the land means it means that you're actually making the environment worse. You need more equipment, you need more of this, you need more of that. The other thing is organic pesticides are not really good. I mean, you can look it up. They're not good for you, and they're not good for the environment. They're not. Okay, they're not, and they're more expensive. Okay, and for you to get the license just to put the stupid organic thing on your label costs a lot of money.
Okay,
So
you are right. You are right in both points.
Now, I'm right about everything. Now, what happens after they pick up an apple and put it in a truck? That's a different story. But we're not talking about that.
No. Raising growing the not raising, growing the apple.
Growing up. Okay.
The problem is, look.
So look.
Yes.
The seed is put in there. The apple grows. They throw a little pesticide. Okay.
Okay. So
to that point, we're fine, right?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Oh, we're not.
Right there is the problem. Right?
Oh, okay.
Look, in Europe.
Europe. Oh my God. Fucking Europe.
The pesticide industry gets to use 400 chemicals that are being approved.
Oh.
Okay. In America, it's 10,000.
Okay.
You don't see a problem in there.
No, I don't.
But that is just so. What it will be 20,000 chemicals, then it will be a problem. So when it will be a problem for you in the level of chemicals that they get to use?
It doesn't matter if it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000.
Because
if those chemicals are still better than the bullshit that they're putting in organic food, which is not good for the environment or for you, it doesn't matter if they use one chemical.
Okay.
Do you know that some of the chemicals that they're putting in organic food actually kills people? They actually make bombs out of those fucking chemicals.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't know that?
That reminds me like this. With you, everything has to be the extreme. Nothing can be.
It's not the string, man. This is just common sense stuff.
Basically, if you eat organic food, you are promoting terrorism.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
There is this lady that she's pro-organic food, right?
I didn't say that. I just think that they're lying to you. They're lying to us. They're lying. Just listen. We're having a conversation here. We're talking. I mean,
no, there is this lady.
One day I want to be wrong about stuff, but
not today.
It's just like I'm always right. I mean, I don't want to be right. I mean, oh my God, me right again. Why? Why? The bottom line is this. You're talking about chips, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The topic is organic food and pesticides. Mm-hmm. That's it. Okay? It's proven. It's proven. The organic pesticides, the stuff that they're using right now, is not good for the environment or for you. That's proven. You can look it up. Just look it up. Take 10 seconds. It's not good. I'm not saying that the pesticide, the synthetic stuff is good for you either. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is this. That stuff is feeding more people, and it's cheaper and it's affordable. What we need to do is teach people how to control and eat better, eat healthier. Okay? But for anybody to come and say that, do this because it's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. It's not true. Just look it up. Just look it up. I'm not saying not to eat organic food. Hey, is that what you want? Is that you can afford it and you want it? Go right ahead. I think that you should own your own garden. People that live in apartments, you can grow. You can buy a little freaking thing and put in. Hey, listen, I have a friend. She lives in the studio and she raises her own hot sauce. Not hot sauce. What the hell you call it? Peppers. She puts it by the window. She has her own peppers. So there's a lot of things that you can do on your own. There's a lot of stuff you can do on your own. But
if you grow things and you are farming and all of that,
it's not good. It's not good for you.
Probably it is. That I don't know. No, that I don't know. What I do know is that the amount that you can get, it will not fit.
Okay, of course not.
It's not.
I'm not saying forget about going to the supermarket. That's it. Just put some freaking pots in your window and you're good. I didn't say that. Come on, let's be realistic. You know, I know that talking about chips when guys.
I'm telling you, 70% of food are really bad food that we are eating now.
You're talking about the food. You know what? Let's do this. Next topic, we could talk about the freaking food that is
ultra
processed. That's a different topic. But we're talking about
the rest of food. People.
Oh, now we're talking about it.
Because it's a result of what is happening.
It's a result, man.
But you don't even see that. You don't see that we have people, Americans are eating crazily unhealthy. You do not see that part. You do or you don't? You are in that
didn't-
level of denial.
no, I didn't say they don't.
So they do.
What did I say?
Okay.
We need
But you think it's because
people
they are
need to
eating?
learn. People need to control and learn how to eat
No,
better.
no.
That's what they need to
That's not the problem.
It's not a
It's not that you are eating too much.
Yeah, you are.
Or suddenly you, I don't know, you wake up with this huge hunger or some BS like that. That's what we are being told. No. They put chemicals in our food that make you hungry. Will you agree with that?
Yes, I do agree with that.
Okay.
That have nothing to do with
That
raising a freaking
okay.
apple.
So
Nothing to
this
do with
thing
it.
of organic food is a way that people are trying to fight this thing that is very clear.
Now they're fighting it.
Even with Whole Foods, they're putting
Whole Foods too.
amazing amount
Amazing
of
amounts.
chemicals,
Oh my
but you do not believe that. So once I can put chemicals that make you hungry, that stops your digestion, that wants you to crave more for this food, but the other side are these great people that are just growing apples or something like that. That's what you think?
They're going up. So
No, that's also a industry led by greed, and one of those is totally disregardless of health.
okay.
And we need the government to limit the amount of chemicals that they use. Would you agree with that part or no? Because if you do, you kind of agree with organic food.
No, I don't agree with any organic food.
No, if you agree that we have too many chemicals in our food, that our food is not well treated, that we have to. That is what organic movement is trying to do.
So
they are trying
I'm against anything that they tell you that you must do. Fuck that. Fuck that. You have choices, and you have the right to choose. Don't make people freaking make the choices for you. Like you're wrong. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
Today topic is organic food.
People do make choices from us.
We have.
You think that you can raise food in your apartment or something? No. You at the end have to
don't raise food in your apartment.
No,
it's against the law.
But no, raise it. I'm just saying.
Don't do it.
I will not feed you.
Oh, fuck
you need to have like a farm to feed yourself.
Man, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
I'm telling you that we have no choices.
You have no choices now. No choices.
Absolutely
the supermarket is closed.
You think we do?
Listen.
That is insane, though. And the people that actually are trying to get a choice, you poop on them.
Yes, the choices. The choices have always been there. Okay, the choices have always been there. They have I remember when I used to live in Manhattan. Every week they used to have the market. People would come in. They would close blocks in Manhattan, and I've seen them everywhere. I've seen them in the Bronx. I've seen them in Queens. I've seen them everywhere. And you eat fresh vegetables from I even see the guys from Pennsylvania, which is the Hamas, whatever the freaking Pennsylvania people. I forgot the name. The Hamas, right? The ones that they grow everything natural, and they bring the trucks and they freaking load the stuff, and people buy the corn and the cabbage and all that stuff fresh. We always have choices. We always had these things.
And all of that was probably more expensive, right? Than going to the supermarket.
The topic.
And with that, you were okay.
The topic for the day was organic food.
Okay. You hate organic food because it's a budget.
Organic food that came from the ground. Okay. Everything else after that, whatever happens after an apple or corn is picked up and it goes through a processing system, that's a different story. That's a totally different topic. I don't know why Ed is jumping all over the place about this, because really the topic for today was organic food from the ground. From the ground. That's it. From the ground. Nothing else.
Okay.
Okay. So, the first thing I want to say is please do your research on food. Read the labels in cans and bags and whatever. The best choices is always being don't buy nothing from cans. We know it's cheaper, but canned food has so much salt in it and sugars in it, syrup, because that's how they keep it living for a long time. So that's not good for you. We all know that. It's cheaper. And if you want to do something with your canned food, when you open it, wash it with a lot of water. Wash it. Don't just pour it down. Wash it to remove most of the stuff out. Okay? But the truth of the matter is this. People everywhere in the world are eating more because food has become cheaper and is more available, and we have a variety. Due to a lot of things, due to comments, we do to trade, due to all these things that not long ago, believe it or not, it was very not affordable for many people. We went from eating 1 or 2 meals a day to eat as much as you want through the entire day. And that is a habit that we need to stop. That is true. We're not eating healthy because we're eating too much of garbage. That is 100%. But the topic for today was organic food from the ground. Maybe later on we talk about all the other crap that this guy, that Ed is talking about with the processing of food, which is that needs to be rebuilt. I do believe that. But the topic for today was organic food. I personally think that organic food is a joke. Um, the way they label it, the way they're putting it out there, to me, is a joke. I don't see it. I don't see it. And I do, and one thing that I do, one of the reasons why I don't like organic food is because the pesticides that is used are really not good for the environment or for you. Yeah, that you can look. That's so much research on that, and the difference on the value on the nutrition value is none. It's not better or worse. It's the same as the other food. So you pay more for the same, basically. That's what you're doing. You're paying more for the same, but the pesticide that they use is worse. If you ask me, I think don't ask me. You can look it up. Now Ed obviously has a. I think we just got confused in the topic because the topic was just the food itself that comes from the ground. We were not supposed to talk about processed food or whatever happened somewhere else or whatever they're building in Europe or that was not the topic because that's a totally different topic. That's a bigger issue. That's a totally bigger issue. That's a totally bigger issue. You know, you want to add anything?
Sorry, no, don't let people gaslight you. Absolutely, people that go from organic food, they are in the correct path. And it is true that they have compared organic food with regular food, and the nutrition is the same when they literally compare apples to apples. But organic people that go for organic food understand that something is wrong with our food supply. As I said, we have the people that use these pesticides are allowed to use 10,000 different chemicals. That is an insane thing. The pretty much they can use whatever they want, and if on top of that you add so many other chemicals that they add after when they process the food. They have livestock. They inject with so many chemicals or so many hormones that is just insane. And they keep telling us that none of that will affect us, and we know it's affecting us. We know that if you see cholesterol, you see the weight crisis, all of that is produced because most of the cases the food that they are giving us is poison, or in at least 70% of that is poison. And organic people are just or people that like organic food are pretty much just saying no, 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 I know this is wrong. And they try to gaslight you with taste, like of course food that is done chemically, that is done in labs, is going to be even tastier than natural food. Absolutely, that is logic. And but none of that takes away that we know that something is wrong with the food, that we need to take more care of this, that vegetables, fruits, whole foods is really good for you. And in to that level, we want to even get better food that don't have hormones, food that don't have pesticides, maybe food that have not been, now they use radiation to clean the food. Maybe food that has not been radiated. All these different levels that will give us, and totally we're going to fail. Like you're going to find out that the certain chemicals get washed out before it gets to your table. That is true, but some won't, and the government, I think, would you agree that the government is trying to help in this a little? At least these last years, they've been trying to put better quality standards in all of these.
I think we live in a world, in a society where we always trying to improve how we do things, and we've been doing that. We've been doing a great job. I mean, we used to be plant eaters for hundreds of thousands of years. That's what we did, and we were dumb as a rock. Then we started eating meat, and we became smart. Our brain grew, and we became smart. And then we started eating different things, and then we became more and more smarter, faster, and all these things. The us as a human race, we're developing in a pace that we cannot even control ourselves, and this is due to a lot of things. So now we try to go back to how it used to be. It makes no sense.
Nobody's saying that, though.
Makes no sense.
Thinks that. He thinks that we're trying to go to the caves or something like that.
I didn't say that. I was saying that we tried that already and it didn't work. We were dumb as a rock. So again, do your research, please. We're not experts on this field. We're not nutritionists. But there's
I mean, we are actually nutritionists.
So the main difference, the only difference, and this is why I'm still upset about this, because the only reason why organic food is different than the synthetic food is the pesticide that is used. That's it. That's really it.
No.
Now,
hormones what about hormones to the livestock?
We're talking about fruits and vegetables. Why do you keep jumping around, man?
That is also organic.
But we're talking about fruits and vegetables. If you wanted to
talking about organic food.
Or food. No, we've been talking about
livestock is also organic.
Yes, but we've been talking about food and vegetables the whole time. Okay. And now you want to jump to something. You've been jumping all over the place because the reality of the truth is this. The only difference in organic food, in fruits and vegetables, that's what we were talking about from the beginning, is the pesticide. And the organic pesticide is not good for you or for the environment. It doesn't matter. That's it. It's proven. It's there. So whatever else happens, you're fucking full of it. So they're lying to you because that is the truth. That is the only difference. The only difference is the pesticide. Are you going to tell me that the organic pesticide is better than the synthetic?
100%.
Right. So you know what the fuck you're talking about.
Absolutely there is.
Yeah, all right.
As I said, the government pretty much has no control of what kind of pesticides are we using. Right. No control. And it does not even surprise you that we are using
Don't tell me the 10,000 fucking chemicals again, because I'm going to be fucking... I just throw myself out of the window.
That does not surprise you.
Maybe it's... Listen.
Yes.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Okay? People have microphones, microwaves in the houses. People use phones all the time.
Okay.
It has microwaves and has all this crazy stuff that is not good for you. Okay. If you're exposed to it. Are people going to give the microwaves in the freaking phones? No.
But what do you accept with people that are?
What I'm trying to say is this, and it's very simple. It's very simple, okay? People make choices in everything. In their careers, in the way they want to look, in the way they want to dress, in the way they want, wherever they want to live. That's the greatest thing about life and living in a country like this, the United States, that you can literally do whatever you want. Nobody can tell you no or yes to it. Organic food is an option that people have. Hey, go ahead, take it. I don't care if you eat organic food or not. I don't have a problem with that. Shit, I know I don't eat organic food. If I have never picked, I don't know if I eat organic food or not, to be honest with you, because I eat. I don't know what restaurants use. I don't know. I eat a lot. I eat out a lot. I love to eat in restaurants. But I would not go to a supermarket and pick a bag that says organic food on it and pay $2 or $3 more just because they're telling me that it's organic when I know that the percentage of organic, 100% organic food is so small. It's like almost none. It's like literally nothing. All the food that you see in the supermarket that says organic, I would tell you that at least 90 to 95% is not 100% organic. And I know that the pesticides that they use are not good for you or for the environment. That I also know. So just for those two reasons, I say organic food is not good for you because they're lying to you. They're lying to you about the label and they're lying to you about the pesticides. Yeah, I get it. The other guy also uses pesticides. But we already know that. We know that. We know that it's a freaking pesticide. But they're telling you that their pesticide is better when it's not. That's my beef. That's my problem with it.
No, I think what you have a problem is that organic food is food for, in big part, at least the last 20
No, we
years.
gotta finish this topic, man, because we're going around. We basically repeating ourselves the same thing over and over again. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, so let's agree to disagree.
No, fuck that. You disagree. I'm not going to disagree or agree with something that I know I'm right. There's only two reasons why. I just asked you. We're talking about organic food and ask you about the labels, and you agree that they lie about the labels. We all know they're lying about the labels. And now the pesticide. And I told you, you can look it up. The pesticides that they use are not good for the environment or for you. That's it. There's nothing else about it. There's nothing else about it. Everything else you're talking about is another topic. We can talk about all the other stuff later on. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with that. But you're not talking about today's main topic. You didn't even address it. You're talking about fucking something else. Chips. Fuck. I'm talking about chips. What are you talking about?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for
Hey, listen, subscribe.
Please subscribe so we can keep teaching him.
Listen,
He keeps eating cherry food.
Don't
She
forget.
needs you.
Don't forget the name of the show is Guide to Be Wrong.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching.